When Roe was overturned, I told people that the Christian nationalists and the Christian fundamentalists running this government via places like the Heritage Foundation were going to do everything in their power to roll back women's rights, institute a national ban birth control, and pull women out of the workforce and education. I was called demonic, I was called a liar, I was called a fearmonger, all kinds of colorful names, but we've seen it happen in real time. Because in regards, especially to the national ban, that was part of the Republican Party national official platform on their website until July of 2024 when they removed it. But as soon as Trump gets in office, the first thing they do is roll back DEI, which equal opportunity and education in the workforce should not be a threat to you unless you are intimidated by competition because you know you can't hang. But who is the highest beneficiary of DEI is white women, the same white women they want in the home having more babies because white women are not having enough kids in their opinion. Immediately following the rollback of DEI policies, RFK comes out saying that mifepristone, one of the chemicals in chemical pill abortion, is dangerous and we should make it illegal so that they can institute a national ban even in states when it's legal, even though abortion through those pills is completely safe. It's actually safer than most medicine we prescribe. And then what happens? We see places like South Carolina, Tennessee, and Texas try to reclassify the pill and IUDs as abortifacients so that they can ban them. South Carolina is debating that bill right now. Also in those states, they are trying to put criminal charges on women who go to a different state to get a legal abortion because it was never about states' rights. It was about control. In Texas, they used over 80,000 cameras to track a woman they thought had gone to a different state for an abortion because her family was concerned. It wasn't her family. It was her abusers. And instead of testing the 3,000 rape kits that Texas has that they have not tested, they decided to use an entire police force to weaponize to track a woman because her abuser wanted to know what she's doing. Now they're after the Department of Education. Why? Because they want to be able to control who gets an education and who doesn't, who gets to stay poor and who doesn't have resources and who does. It's also to be able to reinstitute segregation academies because remember, they didn't care about abortion at all until they lost the battle for segregation. Liberty Christian Academy only exists because it was opened as a segregation academy so the rich white kids wouldn't have to go to school with black kids because the pastors couldn't handle that. And the Department of Education does not determine curriculum. The states do. But what the Department of Education does do is it enforces civil rights law in schools. So if they can dismantle the Department of Education, they can institute segregation again and discriminatory practices to allowing kids into school. But it's deeper than that. It's even deeper than those two because the Department of Education proposed today to remove nursing from professional careers so that they can limit how much money can be borrowed for a nursing degree. Now, nursing is obviously a professional career. It's one of our most needed careers and one of the biggest shortages we have in the country. Why would they do that? Because it is a female-dominated career and it is one of the few careers that a woman can have that gives her job security, the ability to travel, and enough money to live on her own should she please. It is an attack on women because women control the career of nursing and because it is one of the highest paying and most reliable careers a woman can have.